ADHD and parenting. Now, I've noticed I have a lot of trouble with transitions. So, transitioning from one thing to another thing. So, here's my tip on how to do it. The child will be very, very focused on one particular thing, especially if they are enjoying it. They will not want to move from that. So you might ask, okay, but we need to go somewhere else. How do I get the child to move without actually traumatizing them? Because that's basically, if you move them at the wrong time, they are going to go into fight or flight and they will react. So how do you actually get them to move without reacting? Well, here is some tips that I've come up with. Well, here's some things that I do. I do comedy. I tell a joke. I get them enough distracted from whatever they're doing. So I tell dad jokes. I tell puns. I tell anything like that. Not like, I don't really do physical, like tickling or anything like that, because that, again, would be over-sensory and it will lead to meltdown. So, so that way, like if I do a joke, it's a situational joke. So it could be anything from telling a pun, telling a dad joke, to just doing a knock-knock joke. Anything like that that will get them distracted enough from what they're doing. Give enough time for you to introduce the new thing, and then allow them time to process and get on with the new thing. Another thing that I have found that works with my son especially is setting timers. Now, you don't set the timer. You ask them to set the timer. This gives them a bit of an autonomy, a bit of control of when they are going to be switching. So if you say set the time, if you ask them to set the timer for 10 minutes, they know in 10 minutes when that timer goes off that they are switching. So it gives them enough time to process. It gives them enough time to finish up. It gives them the time to actually go, okay, yeah, I'm going to switch now. So, and it lets them be independent. So that's some tips for that. There are more out there. And thank you and goodbye.